Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today we'll be doing an unboxing and review video for the 1/6 scale Where's Wally figure by Blitzway and 5 Pro Studio. Wally also goes by a number of names around the world, such as Waldo. Now, the titular character from a series of children's books might not seem like material for a good 6 scale figure, but you might be pleasantly surprised. In the popular puzzle book series called Where's Wally, British illustrator Martin Hanford challenged readers to search a crowded scene, populated with bustling denizens who are often doing a range of amusing things, to find a mysterious traveler named Wally. The series has taken the world by storm since its debut in the late 80s, and Wally's name was changed a few times when localized to different regions. For instance, folks in the US of A might know him as Waldo, but for the sake of consistency, I'll refer to Wally by his original name. This figure was released in 2021 as a collaboration between Blitzway and 5 Pro Studio, and the level of effort did not go amiss even from just the packaging. The whole thing opens up like a book, and every item in the tray is individually wrapped in a plastic bag. Even the cardboard inserts look like a page straight from the books. This head sculpt is a perfect adaptation of Hanford's simplistic art style. It looks like Wally just jumped out of a page and into real life. You don't often see Wally from his sides, but his iconic hairdo looks amazing from every angle. I also love the sculpted details on his beanie. The flat and bright colors are very consistent with Wally's illustrated counterparts. The costume is brilliantly executed as well. The signature red and white striped shirt is clean and crisp, which matches beautifully with the beanie. The blue pants also carry the same flat and bright colors. Even the pockets are intelligently recreated here as a set of black linings. My favorite is this Velcro lock that's actually on the back of the pants, which is concealed beautifully and won't leave an unsightly bump on the front. Wally's loafers take on slightly more details, as they are completely sculpted from the wrinkles to the outsole. The figure body is tailored by Blitzway specifically for this release. It's a little doll-like, which helps preserve Wally's lanky proportions. It also doesn't have the usual double-jointed shoulders, elbows, and knees. But it's not like Wally really needs those super nuanced articulations anyway, as all he does is really just standing and walking around places. Besides, the pants aren't really cut out for big action poses, because they wrinkle really easily. The amount of accessories packed into this release is simply staggering. The display base looks like an ordinary stack of books, but the top is actually turnable, with some notches on the surface for a variety of plaques, all of which are icons and logos from the Where's Wally series. You can fit them in the base however you see fit. The notches also work with this clear 3-piece support stem that clips onto Wally's waist. Together, these make the display stand fun, dynamic, and customizable. Oh, and this pose right here is also one of Wally's signature setups, which makes up the bulk of the accessories that are either plastic gadgets or wearables. Starting with Wally's cane, it's simple, brilliant, and to the point. This is one of his most essential gears, followed by his crossbody bag. It's neatly stuffed with a piece of foam, though I did find the fabric strap to be a bit tiny and fragile for my clumsy fingers. I undid the buckle once trying to hook Wally's teacup through it, but I ended up fraying the tip so badly that I thought it was gonna break, so do be careful with yours. We also have this lovely kettle with a turnable handle and a sculpted lid, which goes on Wally via this belt. It's the only item made of pleather in this release. This adorable travel backpack has a neatly rolled blanket on top. I love this thing so much. It's once again stuffed with foam to maintain the shape and weight. The camera bag is completely sculpted down to the straps, which is fine since this one is just a set piece. The binoculars have an actual strap since Wally can fit these in his hands. Then we have the snorkeling gear for Wally's underwater adventures, with a separate mouthpiece and a clear visor. Wally actually can't put this on his face, but it's still a very charming prop. Next is this shovel for Wally's treasure hunting exploits, which fits snugly on his backpack. There's also this little mallet, which you can easily slip into the belt. And finally we have this cute little teacup. It's optional to loop this through the crossbody bag, but since the fabric strap is rather fragile, I'm gonna put this on his fancy pinky up hand pose. Oh, and while we're at it, all the hand parts are specially sculpted to match the art style, with some shadow accents instead of the usual flat colors. And with that, we have completed Wally's iconic lug-in-it-all setup.
But wait!
We also got a 6-scale replica of the series entry in 1988 titled Where's Wally Now? Blitzway has included an extra set of winky eyes for those who pre-ordered this release. It's a perfect fit onto the face and adds a fun new twist to your display options. And finally, we have some mementos such as this postcard, which is an affectionate homage to Wally's messages for the readers about his travels, and a stack of stickers, showcasing logos of the many different localized versions of the series outside of Britain. It's as if you have traveled around the world with Wally as well. I would have loved this if I've gotten this as a kid. For the size comparison, here we have John Wick by Hot Toys and Tyler Durden also by Blitzway. They're both a little on the tall side, but it doesn't change the fact that Wally will blend right in with your other figures. I'd even argue that it's just as much fun to stick Wally in any sort of collections. After all, his modus operandi is all about showing up in the most unexpected places. So hiding Wally somewhere in your stash would make for a delightful surprise for anyone checking out your display. So there you have it, the 1/6 scale Where's Wally figure by Blitzway and 5 Pro Studio. The unexpected announcement of this release has left me a little surprised, but the superb execution has left me completely in love with the final product. From the stylish display stand to the plethora of accessories, it's clear that Blitzway and 5 Pro Studio had put in the utmost care and excellence into their craft. If you're looking for a truly unique piece to add to your 6-scale figure collection, then your search can end here, because you have found Wally. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.